Thank you for joining us. I'm Naiba Reynoso. In this episode, celebrating local sports champions, plus healthcare on wheels, and a stroll through downtown Alhambra. But first, the announced closure of all 99-cents only stores means thousands of workers at the popular discount retailer will be out of a job. As the retailer winds down its business operations, the Department of Economic Opportunity is stepping up with job fairs and other resources to help workers transition to new employment. Here's more.
You can apply for paid family leave.
We're here at a 99-cent only distribution center. Recently, the store and its distribution centers have announced their closure across California. There's over 90 stores and distribution centers that are going to be closing in the LA County region alone.
When this bankruptcy was announced, we had a lot of outpouring of different organizations within the county that really wanted to help our 99ers.
We're calling these events good jobs fairs because we want to make sure folks that are losing their jobs, whether they're a cashier, warehouse member, or management, all have access to the full resources of LA County.
We're showing them how to apply. We're letting them know that if there's a position that's not open currently, you can put a job interest card. And what that does is you can have them email you once that position opens that you qualify for, it'll let you know and you can apply.
We're here today to bring resources with our rapid response team and our American Job Centers of California. That includes unemployment insurance, health benefits, connection to mental health services, and connection to new employers who are here to help smooth that transition and get folks who are losing their job today connected to good jobs tomorrow. You can go to opportunity.lacounty.gov/rapid-response to learn more about upcoming events. We know it's a really hard time, but we want to make sure that we help them weather the storm.
Officials were on hand for the grand opening of the newest Project Homekey site in Lancaster. The statewide effort to rapidly expand housing for people experiencing homelessness offers a chance to start over.
We're looking at my vehicle that me and my children were in when we became displaced. How we were living, I have 7 seats. My oldest daughter, which is 11, she would be in the front seat with me. I'm right here, she's over there. And I have 3 children back here, my 10-year-old on the passenger side, my youngest in the middle, and my 9-year-old daughter on this side. Then I have 2 boys in the back. Coming back to this, it was really hard to have my kids in the car because when I did drop them off at school, all I did was cry because I didn't want to be in this situation with them. I didn't want to have them in the car, and I didn't know if I was going to be in trouble for that, having my children in the car. I didn't know if they were ever going to reach out to anybody at the school to say, we're sleeping in the car, we need help. I didn't know. So I took the first initiative to go to the school myself, to talk to anybody I possibly could to get us some help. So for me, coming back to this is how strong me and my kids are to come up out of this.
Homekey is a state program that provides funding to local jurisdictions to acquire properties and remodel them so that they can be used as homeless housing, either to provide interim or temporary housing or to provide permanent housing. So the County of Los Angeles has really jumped into the Homekey program to fully take advantage of the funds that the state made available.
The Sierras has been a wonderful experience from beginning to end. When we started to open and seeing the amount of clients that we were getting, and we're almost at capacity right now. But the Sierras really offers a sense of safety, change, second chances for our families.
This is nice. This is really nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Kids have.
This gives me hope. This gives me hope in what we can do when we work with our community partners. Hope of the Valley. This is about giving people the dignity that they deserve, wanting to get off the street, especially those with children, giving them a safe space where their children can play. Knowing what this motel was and seeing what it is today truly gives me hope. And it actually gives me kind of a feeling that we need to do more. We need to do more. If we can do this, we can do it all.
Wow. You guys have helped me a lot by us being here.
Yeah.
My kids have drastically changed over the last 2 weeks.
Have they?
Yes. I feel awesome coming to this location to be with my children. My children are very excited to be here and have been awesome with keeping up with ground rules, instructions, and everything with this place.
The great thing about the Antelope Valley, Lancaster, and Palmdale is that they recognize that in order to make this happen, we have to work together and collaborate, working with nonprofits. That we're not only doing this for the adults, we're doing this for the kids. And to anyone out there that says, fix the homeless problem, but not in my community, these kids, it's not their fault. We need to support them and give them the hope and show them that good can happen.
By this being the best place that I've been, if I wouldn't have made it down here, I honestly wouldn't know where I would be at this point. With the motel closing and everything scrambled around, if they wouldn't have picked us up, we would have been back in the car, or I would have been fishing to pay for a room. So being here, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
A mobile vaccine clinic is making the rounds to homeless encampments, bringing preventative health services and caring medicine to those in need.
So today our vaccine team is providing various vaccinations, and we're also doing testing for communicable diseases. So we're providing a variety of testing for our homeless neighbors so that they can prevent any kind of infections that they may have, any kind of diseases that they have. Not many providers are able to actually go to where they're located. They're very appreciative of us coming out and providing the services to them, because it's very hard for them to be able to access services. And by us coming to them, showing the compassion that we have for them, providing these amazing vaccinations, amazing preventative services, they're very appreciative and thankful for that.
It feels good just to walk out the front door and come and have service, done to you. I mean, you can't ask for nothing no better, thank God. It feels good to know what's, I'm up against, as far as my health, and it's right there for you, it's free. I mean, it's coming to you. You ain't got to go to it, it's right there for you. I love it, I love it. Thank God, I'm really blessed.
The LA County Commission on Human Relations joined the Trans-Latina Coalition and local law enforcement to speak out against recent hate crimes directed at the trans community.
On March 28th at about 9:25 in the evening, a male identified himself as Henry called a national suicide hotline and made several statements regarding the bombing of the Trans-Latina Coalition business on Juneteenth, and also referenced setting their building on fire.
We know that the trans community in particular experiences the highest level of hate crimes they've ever experienced in the history of us taking their point, and that's over 4 decades.
The bomb threat and hate mail that TLC and other LGBTQ+ organizations have received is criminal and a threatening and violent attempt to intimidate the LGBTQ+ community.
We are here to protect all the residents of LA County. Their belief and right to express themselves without spiteful hate or violent actions.
We need to do better to ensure that trans people are integrated in the tapestry of our society. We need to do better into making sure that there are resources to support the livelihood of our community. Despite their efforts to erase who we are as people, as a community, they're not going to succeed. And that's why we need all of you to ensure that we send the appropriate message to say that hate is not welcome in LA.
The goal that we have, of course, is to not only know the true nature of the problem here in LA County by having all those who experienced hate to report it, but we also want to help people. So we have free assistance in any language, 24 hours, 7 days a week, to anyone who calls 211 or goes to laversushate.org and reports it.
2 Antelope Valley High School girls teams are CIF champs, and the local superstars are basking in the accolades. Take a look.
Women's sports on the rise.
It's great to be up here celebrating women's sports in the Antelope Valley. What an incredible group of young women. And when I talk to them and know that they have plans to play beyond high school, it tells me that we have a bunch of champions who I'm sure are destined for great things.
This is a very big accomplishment for us, considering it's the first time in school history that girls soccer has ever won a CIF championship, and in Division II, it's a very big accomplishment for all of us.
It means the world to be able to bring winning back to our school and give them their second championship in school history and just make history and put our city back on the map.
I think it means a lot to have Catherine here and being able to receive this championship and honor the community and to let the community know that anything is possible if you just work hard.
So just the women's sports itself is evolving. I'm glad and happy to be a part of it, and definitely just will try to do my part and heighten the game and just push the young ladies that I come across to be the best that they can be and continue to grow the game and grow themselves.
Couldn't be prouder of all of our girls who compete across the district, but really it's a testament to the strength of our young ladies and that they understand perseverance and resilience, the ability to get back up when you're knocked down and to continue playing, to continue fighting, and to ultimately win.
It feels good to be recognized for what we accomplished this season.
Quite an honor for us to be here and to have this stage to promote women in athletics, especially coming off the NCAA tournament and all the things that have been happening.
When you look at where women's sports are today, and you look at the hard work and perseverance that they put in talking to many of the seniors, they are going into college. It just tells me that hard work truly does pay off.
Thanks for joining us. We leave you now with scenes from downtown Alhambra. We'll see you next time on LA County Close Up.